I want to say thank you. 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 Arsenal, man. I've got to say thank you, man. Thank you, baby. Thank you, man. Thanks. Because I think, in life, it's always very important to give thanks. Before you give thanks. You know? And what Lil Bro have done is they've helped out Big Bro. See, this is what brothers do. You see, brothers help each other out. We rub each other's shoulders. We look out for one another, and this is Lil Bro looking out for Big Bro. So again, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you, yo. Because phew. I mean, this was a guy I wanted to get rid of, man. Let's break this down. First off, I've always wanted to get rid of Jorginho. Overrated, didn't deserve that award that he put forth, and he needs daddy, and his daddy is Sarri's. He is tailor made for a Sarri system. Under Sarri's system, he's great and he plays his role. Without Sarri, he's a defensive ability. He hardly progresses the ball up forward. He's a sideways passing merchant and so forth. So even if he's supposed to be this metronome, he's a starving Super Nintendo prehistoric version of a Busquets, or back in the day a Pirlo. So I've never really rated the dude. Never. Like, the only time I rated Jorginho was when he was under Sarri, specifically for Napoli. In that Napoli team and so forth, I was like, okay, boy, I can see what this guy does. But beyond that, overrated, man. And he was also the reason why Italy didn't qualify for the World Cup by missing that penalty against the Swiss. So for Arsenal, here's the thing. Okay, I want to come at this with two angles. Okay, let's start with the good. Arsenal are one of the best teams in the Premier League, which means that you'll expect them to have possession of most games. So I can understand the elements of, okay, because they'll have possession in most games. Jorginho works well. Well, Jorginho works well when you're controlling most games. I think in that sense, he'll be able to keep hold of the ball, keep the ball moving, and be able to maintain possession and maintain a level of control that Arsenal will need, obviously, in these games. But I've got to keep it real with you, man. It isn't the greatest signing, man. It isn't the greatest signing. And I think when you look at just what Arsenal fans are saying on social media, they know that. See, I don't want to say this, man. I don't want to say this, man. But I have to keep it a stack. I made a pact to keep things a stack. It feels like sloppy seconds. It feels like sloppy seconds. It feels like Chelsea have given Arsenal their sloppy seconds, because just from a pure optics point of view, I'm just trying to be as truthful as this, is that he isn't a trash player. He's a quality player, but ask any Chelsea fan. Ask any Chelsea fan the amount of times that Jorginho has been. I believe there was an Arsenal game that Jorginho was as first for one of Arsenal's goals. I believe there was an Arsenal game where Jorginho was responsible. So the amount of times when he's been a defensive liability is crazy. And trust me, he ain't Partey, bro. He does not do what Partey do. Xhaka and Partey are far better. Now, he's better than Lolo Okonga. He is better than Lolo Okonga. How much better is he than Okonga? He's better. He's more experienced for sure. Better technique, and better at moving the ball around, and better decision making on the ball. But how much better is he than Lokonga? And Xhaka and Partey are way better than him. Way better. So, um, it's why, I mean, if you're an Arsenal fan, I understand why you be hating on your boy Edu and so forth, because, like, you can't go from Modric and Caicedo to Jorginho. No, that's much of a drop off. Now, okay, so you need squad depth. He's not going to be a starter. You need that squad depth, and I just think that he adds squad depth and he adds experience, and I think also that's something that is very key. You always want to have, especially when you have a young team, having experience is very key. But I gotta keep it real. Um, guy's a fraud. I mean, like, actually, I'm happy. Like, now, I'm just hoping that Gallagher and your boy Mans follow suit, but I'm happy with this. I'm overjoyed. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're taking this dude off of our shoulders. So, I mean, tell me, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Jorginho is a great signing, but I'll end with this. Sometimes a player under a certain coach can be different under a different kind of coach. What if he goes under Ateta and Ateta shows me something that I didn't see, plays him in a role, gives him instructions, and utilizes him in a way that, oh wow, I didn't know he could be utilized here. So who knows? That's how I will end it. Ateta has shown he's been an amazing coach. He's done very well, and maybe he will use um Jorginho in a way that other guys haven't, and maybe he may say what's up. So that's what I'm gonna give him. But thank you, Arsenal. Thank you. So guys, hit the subscribe button over there. Subscribe to That's Football Hotman. And guys, the hangout is tonight, man. Head over here for the live transfer deadline day hangout tonight. It gets real.